Hey YouTubers, Grimmy here, and this is the video review for Transformers Generations Tankor. Now the newest wave of the Transformers Generations line is at hand, and we're starting off with some Beast Wars and Beast Machines goodness. So, without further ado, let's take a look at our Beast Machines representation, Tankor. Now, like all the other deluxes, Tankor comes with his own exclusive comic book. Again, showing off the lovely special cover art, which looks really good. I like the cover art in this. And Tankor has a very small role in this one. Let's see if we can actually find the page. It's another chapter in the Dark Cybertron story arc, which is good. As you can see, Tankor's got a bit of a small part here in the scenes with Starscream. It's got a little, like at least a page, 2 pages. Okay. Really wish they would have got him into more of them, but yeah, I mean, at least he's in it. So. And Tankor does become a bit more of a character in the Windblade series, which is good. So if you want to see more of Tankor, just read the Windblade comics. You'll see him hanging out at Blur's bar, the old McAdams, and he'll play a part there. But anyway, enough about the comics. Let's get to the figure. Now, get and look at Tankor's vehicle mode, and surprise, he's a tank. Yeah, I'm sure no one really was shocked by that, but yeah, he's a nice little tank. It's a small one, but it actually does a good job. You got nice, solid, you know, not a whole lot to it. Does seem to be a couple hollow bits at the middle here. That's unavoidable. This, of course. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's. Yeah, I mean it's got little hollow bits at the front, but aside from that, it looks pretty good. He does have a firing missile. It's just a pressure release missile, so it. And these can vary as far as quality goes. So we'll just give this another shot. Yeah, it doesn't shoot too well. But the barrel does look nice. And it is well articulated. Moves forward and back. Does not rotate left and right, which is unfortunate. It would have been nice to have that feature. But still has plenty of posability. And actually, the tank looks pretty close to what it was on the Beast Machines cartoon show. So I do like that. And for a little quick comparison, we'll just put him up with one of the Viacons from that line. And that would be the bike drone, aka Thrust. And as you can see, Tankor is still a bit on the small side, because Thrust should be a bit smaller than Tankor. It would have been better if he was a Voyager, that they only made him a deluxe size, which is really unfortunate. Because Tankor's a big guy, he's meant to be big. I mean, let's face it. Let's get a shot of him with the person he evolved from, or was made from, Rhinox. Now, as you can see, Rhinox is massive next to Tankor. And they should be pretty close to the same size. They should, like, Tankor should be a Voyager, much like Rhinox was. And the size difference will be much more apparent in robot mode. Speaking of, let's get into robot mode. Now that we have Tankor in his robot mode, first thing I gotta say is that he does look really good. Hasbro really did a good job of making Tankor show accurate to the Beast Machines cartoon show, which is quite the feat. But there is a very, very big flaw to him. And it's a very unfortunate flaw. And rather than explain it, I think I better show you by showing Tankor with a version of his former self. That being Rhinox. And I think this shows the flaw pretty obviously. Tankor is tiny. They made the big guy, the tank, the one who was the biggest and most intimidating of all the Viacons, a deluxe. And he's a short deluxe too. I mean, let's bring in Rat Trap. Just one sec. Now, Rat Trap is actually taller than Tankor. That's not good. Rat Trap's supposed to be a short guy, and Tankor's supposed to be a giant. So yeah, there is something wrong with this picture here. Now, aside from this small stature, Tankor's actually pretty cool. He's fairly well articulated, with the swivel at the neck, somewhat impeded by the shape of the head, but that's not a big deal. He does have a fully articulated gun, so you can actually have it posing, shooting at any forward angle. It does not rotate left or right, which is unfortunate. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. But anyway, the arm articulation is actually pretty good. He's got forward-back movement, some in and out, though it's a little hindered, but not severely. He's got rotation above the elbow, a double jointed elbow. So, yeah, he's got pretty good range of motion there. Rotation below the elbow, and opening and closing claws that reveal guns. He has guns in his hands. Hold on, let me zoom in and show you. As you can see, he has little guns in his hands, which is nice. Missiles on his chest, which was show accurate. And he has a buzzsaw on the forearm. So he can flip this around and give you a bear hug of death. Flip these around, he'll wrap his gigantic arms around you and then cut you in half with a bear hug. That is some pretty nasty way to go. But yeah. Now he has pretty well articulated arms. Unfortunately, nothing at the waist, but he does have universal hip joints. So he's got his forward, backward, in and out. He has a thigh swivel. He does have a knee bend, although it's kind of chicken-legged, which is standard for the show. Although you can get a standard knee out of it if you really want to. But yeah, it was designed to be a bit chicken-legged. That was actually a character trait as well. And his little tread toesies can move a little bit. So he's pretty well articulated. So you can get some nice poses out of this guy. Just needs to be bigger. That's the only problem with this guy. He's too short. Now let's show you some more. And we'll do another size comparison. This time with the Beast of Machines biker drone, or the rest, however you want to look at it. And while Tankor is definitely bigger or taller by a little bit, it's not by a whole lot. I mean, these two are almost even on size, and that biker drone's a basic. So there's something, well, yeah, plastics prices going down, all that other jazz. But still, Tankor should be a bit bigger. I mean, he should have been a Voyager, okay? And maybe I shouldn't be such on a tangent about it. It's a very good figure. Don't get me wrong. Tankor is a well done, well made figure. He's just too small. Okay? I mean, I just want a bigger version. That's my opinion, okay? I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm sure some of you feel the same way. But yeah, he's a good figure. He's just smaller than I'd like. Do I recommend him? Yeah, he's fun to transform. He's easy to transform. He's fun to do, and both modes actually look pretty good. So I do hope you've enjoyed this review, and I will see you next time with someone a little taller. So take care, have fun, and bye-bye.